Throughout this course, I'm often going to start with a brand new project, and you can basically generate this project with ng new. However, there are two things I will have in this project. First of all, I will probably have an empty HTML file. If not, I'm going to provide a starter project in the respective course section. And here I will also remove that property in the app component TypeScript file. And additionally, and that's important, I'm going to use Bootstrap, the CSS framework, to have some nice styling out of the box. Now, in general, to add frameworks like this in a CLI project, you can import the import in the index.html file. So add the link here to the CDN, for example, or to a local file. But there is a more elegant way. You can install it with npm, this Node package manager we have on our machine since we installed Node.js. You can simply open up a terminal, and here you can now run in this project folder, that's important, navigate into this folder, npm install --save to mark it as a production dependency, Bootstrap. This will now download it and put it into this project folder, and then you are able to easily import it there. How do you import it there? In a CLI project, you simply open the Angular CLI JSON file. This configures your project, and there you will have this styles array. It allows you to define some imports of global style sheets, which will apply to your whole application. It already references the styles.css file here, so that is a nice file where you can add your global styles, your own styles. And now we're just going to add a reference there to the Bootstrap folder and to the Bootstrap CSS file we just downloaded. To do this, we need to reference this Node modules folder, which in the end holds all these third-party packages our project uses. And to go there, we need to go up one level, because this has to be seen relative on from the index.html file, which is in the source folder. Now we're on the root folder, then we visit Node modules. Then we can go to Bootstrap, and you can find this folder in this Node modules folder if you look for it. By the way, don't be worried about all these packages here. They won't be needed to deploy it once you ship your app to a server. Most of them are only required for development, and in the end, everything will be bundled into one single file by the CLI. So we have Bootstrap this folder here. Then there it will be the dist folder, CSS, and there you should find a bootstrap.min.css file. And that is the default setup I'm going to use throughout this project. So if you now run ngserve, and again, this is just a normal terminal window, and then keep ngserve running, of course, whilst you're working on your project, you should see that now we have an empty page, basically, since I deleted everything else. And we do, but you should also see that Bootstrap is getting imported, and you can't help by having a look at the head section, the styles here. Here, Bootstrap was indeed added. So that is the default starting project with which I'm going to start a lot throughout the course. You can set it up right now and simply save it so that you can easily copy it for the individual sections, or you create it like this whenever I start with a fresh new project. Again, in some sections, I'm also going to provide a starter project. And with that, let's finally dive into and let's learn how all these files are connected and how we can build awesome Angular applications.